So here I am on the beach, a beautiful place called Baliwater, which is on the North Antrim coast, and as you can see, it's just the most beautiful evening. I think it's about 4:30, maybe getting on for 5 o'clock. The sun hasn't set just yet. So we've driven up here. There's a little mobile, sort of like a little caravan park here, where people come and spend time. It's like a little holiday resort. And up the coast there's a wee town which you can walk to. And just looking out over there now, I think that looks like one of the ferries that's come out of Belfast. That could be the Belfast to Larne ferry, I'm not too sure. There's several links. There's Belfast to Larne, and there's Belfast to Liverpool, I think, as well. Now there's some fishermen out here, and I think that they're out there collecting shellfish. So it could be cockles or mussels that they're collecting. We drove up past one of the beautiful National Trust houses called Mount Stewart, and Mount Stewart is a fabulous place, absolutely fabulous place. So you could look that up, and that's part of the National Trust properties. I think Mount Stewart was the home of Lady Edith Londonderry. And she was a very important socialite of her day. Very interesting history to Mount Stewart. And if I look over towards those trees, there's another wonderful house which isn't part of the National Trust, but I think it's part of the Anglo-Irish Ascendancy, and that's Baliwater House, which is absolutely fabulous. And I've actually been to Baliwater House, and the owners of it are just delightful people, wonderful people. There's quite a few little boats out in the horizon. Now you can see what looks like the ferry boat now, because it's kind of standing out against the darkness of the rocks as it sails along. I don't know if you can hear the sound of the waves. I want to say a big thank you to Joe Wild. Joe, you sent me a link to a lovely young woman called Robin, and Robin has kindly put up on her YouTube channel an absolutely wonderful account of Theltima Cottage and the 3 books that are available. So I'm going to post a link to that underneath this video. Sadly, I wasn't able to do a live stream because there's only 2 bars on the phone and it's only 3G, so the picture would have been terrible. But as soon as I get back to Belfast, I shall post this video and pop the links underneath. Lots of lovely seaweed. The smell is gorgeous, by the way. Absolutely wonderful smell. And there's all different kinds of seaweed. Look at this. Now I think much of the seaweed that's around the coast of Ireland is edible. I think there's only 1 or 2 types that aren't edible, but most of it is. And of course it's regarded as a delicacy as well. We get all kinds of dried edible seaweed. in the shops here. And there's a wonderful one called Dulse. I think it's Duilsk. I may stand corrected on that, but I think it's called Dulse. And the Dulse is eaten, it's chewed as a dried seaweed. And it's very popular. And you can actually buy it in some pubs. So I'd say it probably goes well with a pint of Guinness. And also on the road up here from Belfast, past that incredibly iconic tower which features in Game of Thrones. Now Game of Thrones, much of it was shot, the scenery wise, up around this coast, and I think other parts of Ireland as well, but I think primarily up around the North Antrim coast, Antrim and Down, I think. I think the tower that I passed is called Strabo Tower or Strabo Tower. Not 100% sure. Again, absolutely beautiful, just like magical, quite fairy tale like. Now I don't know how much storage I have left on my little phone here, because this is the phone as opposed to the camera, but I'll keep going for a little while longer. If it does suddenly cut off, then you know what's happened. The storage has given up the ghost. Rather beautiful, isn't it? Now I'm going to head back across the sand here because I just came ahead of my daughter and my granddaughter. I said I'd just walk ahead and make a little video. So I'm going to go back over here, catch up with them, and go for a little bit of a dander along the beach, probably in that direction. So I'll be driving back down to Theltima Cottage in the morning, very early. So tomorrow I'm hoping to catch up with you all. Blessings to you all on this beautiful Sunday evening. It really is just gorgeous and magical. I feel very blessed actually to be able to come up to the coast like this and spend time just enjoying the fresh air and the scenery and the birds and the sky. And thank you so much, Robin, for that lovely review of my books. It's greatly appreciated. Very kind of you. Blessings to you all.